Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a 30-minute HIIT power flow session. So the HIIT and power flow just incorporates the goodness of yoga and the goodness of HIIT. We're going to be getting the heart rate up, but then we're going to be calming the body down, so we're going to find that really nice balance right in the middle. We're going to be wearing trainers for this one, but if you don't want to wear trainers on your mat, then you of course can wear bare feet. For me personally, it just feels a little bit more powerful and stronger in trainers, but you do whatever feels right for you. Just make sure you do have something underneath you, because you will be using the floor as well, and I don't want you to get sore knees or sore hands. So we're going to be starting off today in a child's pose. So get yourself down to a wide-legged child's pose, knees as wide as mat, toes touching at the back, and just sink yourself down to allow the body to relax and soften. So if you don't have already, just get yourself a playlist on. I'll leave one in the description below. Something that's going to make you feel powerful and energized. But for now, allowing yourself to sink down and release the hips. Breathe deep into the belly and into the lower back. And take 3 long breaths like this. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the shoulders, and feeling the arms get heavy. Last breath here. Lovely. Now looking forward towards your fingertips, bring the body up to a tabletop. So just getting the body warm to start off with. We're going to tuck the toes and hover the knees just a couple of inches away from the ground. And then you're going to keep the knees hovering. Just do a little bit of a bounce and then start to lift the hips up. The knees can stay quite bent for this. Bending the knees again, hovering them a little away from the ground, a couple of pulses, and then lifting the hips up. Taking that twice more, bending the knees, a little pulse, and then lifting the hips up. And each time maybe the legs lengthen just a little more, another pulse, and then lifting the hips up. Now walking through your down dog, so pedaling out through your feet, bending one knee and then the other, and then letting your head drop and just shake it out from side to side and forwards and back. Now take the left foot to the midline of the mat and slowly lift that right leg up towards the ceiling for a 3-legged dog. Don't have to take it too high. Then as you exhale, bend the right knee, stack the right hip on top of the left. As you exhale, send your right knee towards your nose and step your right foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee to the ground and inhale, the arms lift up. The exhale, you sweep the arms back and you flex the right foot and just fold over that right leg as much as you can. Inhale to lift the arms up, coming back into your lunge, and exhale to send the pelvis back and lengthen the leg. Once more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, send the pelvis back. Taking the hands back forwards and then tucking the back toes, sending the right foot to the back of the mat. Then coming into your plank pose, squeeze your glutes and round slightly through your upper back, keeping the pelvis in line with the shoulders and the heels. Then take yourself down through a modified chaturanga, bending the knees, then lowering the chest. Then lift the chest forwards into a baby cobra, really shine it forwards, and then send your pelvis all the way up and back into your downward facing dog. Again, pedal out through the feet if you want to. Let the head swing. Move the neck around. Now take the right foot to the center line of the mat. The left leg lifts up to a 3-legged dog. Again, you don't have to go too high. Then bend the left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Really shine it open. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, use your core to step that left foot in between the hands. Lower your right knee to the ground. Inhale, the arms reach up. And exhale, send the arms back as the pelvis draws back and you flex the left foot and fold over that leg as much as you can. Inhale as you lift the arms back up, lunging back into your left leg, and exhale, you're going to send the pelvis back, arms draw back. Twice more like that. Inhale, arms draw up. Exhale, draw them back. Inhale, draw them up. Exhale, draw them back. And then take your hands back down to the floor, lengthen up your back leg, step your left foot back, find your strong plank, squeezing your glutes, and then maybe taking it through your regular chaturanga or knees, chest, into up dog or baby cobra, and then take it back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Allow the knees now to come down towards the ground. Coming into our first movement, we're going to send the pelvis back into a child's pose. Then you're going to shift the weight forwards into a plank and lower yourself down all the way to the floor. Bring yourself back up. Keep the knees hovering, send it back into your hovering child's pose. 30 counts of these. And if you'd like, you can add a little jump to these. I really like the jump. It just makes me feel a little bit more strong. It makes me feel like I'm flying a little bit. So you can add that little hop with your feet. Remember, you can use your knees, you can bend them up to help you come back up. Try to keep your elbows nice and tight into your rib cage. 20. Remember to breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time you come back into child's pose, look forward towards the fingertips and step or jump the feet to the outside of the hands. So you're taking your toes slightly turned out towards the side. Bend the knees, come into your squat. As you inhale, press down through your heels, lift the fingertips high, and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. 3 breaths here. Scooping your belly in, engaging through your glutes. Imagine your tailbone is dropping down, just to lengthen out through the lower part of the spine. Your shoulder blades draw all the way down the back, and your rib cage is knitting towards itself. Lovely. Now we're going to come into some squats. So you're going to come down into your squat, then you're going to rise up onto your toes and squeeze your glutes. Bend in the knees, rising up onto the toes. 30 counts of these. If you want to add a little jump, feel free to add the jump. As we're doing a no impact workout, then you can stay with the toes, just imagining that you're jumping up. Really finding that lift through the top of the head, pressing down through the balls of the feet. When you come down into your squat, your weight is back in your heels. 20. Still breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now we're going to go into our squat. And we're going to hold and we're going to pulse for 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lengthen up the legs. Then we're going to come down into a hold for 10 counts. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, hold, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down. Turn the heels out to the side. Take your hands onto your elbows and let your body sway from side to side. Breathe in slow and long. Nice one, guys. Taking the left foot to the center line of the mat. Bring your knees together and then bring your right heel in towards your groin. Now take a slight bend into your left knee. And if you can, take hold of that right foot with your left hand. Maybe just open up the leg to the side and take a forward fold over that left leg. Stretching out the quad and stretching out the hamstrings at the same time. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Breathing slow. Releasing that right leg, taking the right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Right hand to the floor, left arm peels up towards the ceiling for a twist. Holding here for 2 breaths. Good, then taking the left hand down to the floor, stepping your left foot back into plank. Take it through knees, chest or chaturanga. Inhale to lift up, either into up dog or baby cobra. And exhale to send the pelvis up and back into your downward facing dog. Inhale to look forward towards the fingertips. Bend the knees and step or jump the feet again to your squat position for the hands. Bring yourself all the way up into a squat. So keeping the knees drawing over the little toes. And then inhale Lift the fingertips high and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. So we're going to go for a curtsy squat now. So we're going to bring the right foot behind the left leg and lower the knee towards the ground. Take it back the other way, all the way down. 30 counts of these. So I'll turn to face you so you can see what I'm doing. I'll readjust my mat. So you're stepping out, taking that foot behind you. Trying to get nice and low, and we start to really build up the strength in the glutes on the outside of the hip. Keeping the chest lifted, keeping the core nice and strong. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. So coming back up to the top of your mat, we're going to send the arms all the way up and exhale, fold yourself forwards. Now this time the right foot comes to the middle of the mat, knees come together, and left knee bends so the left heel comes towards the bum. Remember, you can have a deep bend in that right knee if the floor is far away. Now maybe taking the right hand onto the left foot. If it doesn't reach, again, just hold it here. And then we're maybe opening up the left knee to the side, folding over that right leg. Getting a quad stretch, releasing that muscle after those squats, and allowing yourself to fold forwards. Relax your jaw. Take a deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, release that left leg. Take the left foot to the back of the mat. Left hand to the floor. Peel the right arm up towards the ceiling for a twist. Squeezing into your left glutes. 2 breaths. Next, exhale, take your right hand to the ground. Send your right leg back into plank and maybe take it through your vinyasa flow, or just take it through a press up, or just take it through into your downward facing dog. Now we're going to look forward towards the fingertips, bend the knees, get a nice little hop to come into seated, crossing the legs over, taking the feet down to the ground. So now we've got the feet hip width apart. You're going to take the hands to the floor behind you, fingertips pointing towards your bum. We're going to come into our crab gut dance, so you're going to lift your pelvis up, squeeze into your glutes, and then you're going to tap your left hand to your right foot, and then right foot to your left foot. Sorry, right hand to your left foot. Good. So 30 counts of those. If you have any wrist troubles, come onto your fist, but just take this very slowly so it's more controlled. Trying to get a little bit more pace now in your movements. Really reaching across so you start to get into those obliques. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hips to the ground. Reach the body forwards and rest. Maybe you want to roll the wrists around in circles, a few times one way and a few times around the other way. So coming back onto the wrists, so again, fists if you need to. We're going to come into some tricep pulses. So you're going to lift the hips away from the ground. If you have a chair nearby, you can do this on a chair instead. You're going to press down through your hips, press down through your heels to lift your hips, and you're going to pulse through your arms. So it's not the pelvis that's moving up and down, it's the arms. We're going for 20. Nice one, guys. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for a moment. Give the hands a shake, and then we're going for a tricep hold. So same position, hips lifting high, bend the elbows, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everyone. Cross the legs over, take the hands out in front. If you've got some energy left for a vinyasa, then take it. Otherwise, just take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the knees to the ground, walk the hands forwards into your puppy dog pose. So letting your heart melt down. If you need a bit more relaxation through the arms, then bend the elbows and take the forehead onto the hands. Catch your breath. As the heart rate comes up, really think about breathing slowly to bring the heart rate back down. So you're always reminding your body that even through stressful situations, you can still bring the heart rate down and calm the body. Well done. Bring yourself back up now into tabletop. So you're going to tuck the toes just like we did before. You're going to hover the knees away from the ground. So you're going to do a hovering tabletop into a knee tap. So from your tabletop, you're going to come up to your downward facing dog and tap your right hand to your left knee. Going back into your tabletop, left hand to right knee. We're going to do 30 counts of these. Really make sure you do get down into your hovering tabletop. So try not to stay here. Really make sure you get down to the floor. And you can lengthen up the legs as much as feels comfortable. I want you to think about, with this movement, the hips lifting you up and down rather than the knees bending. It just gives you a little bit more activation through the lower abdominals if you think about it that way. 20. Keep it moving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Rest. Bring the hips back to the heels. Reach the hands forwards, give them a shake. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, roll the wrists around in circles. A few times one way and a few times the other way. Take the hands forwards, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Then look forward towards the fingertips, bend your knees and step or jump up to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift flat back, and exhale as you fold your body forwards. Inhale as you lift the arms all the way up, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Stepping up to the top of the mat now, left foot grounds down, right knee comes into chest. As you exhale, fly it back into your warrior 3. Hold, hold, hold. Draw your left hip slightly up, and exhale, take that right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, the arms lift up. So from here, we're going into lunge to knee high. So you're going to take a lunge, then you're going to bring your knee in towards your chest. Take a lunge, knee into chest. You can add a twist to this as well. Right knee to left elbow, or you can keep it straight. 30 counts. Keep the lower abdominals engaged. Imagine your pubic bone is lifting up. Make sure the left knee is pointing towards the left little toe. 20. Keep it moving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the right foot to the ground. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. 3 breaths in and out. In and out. Last one, in and out. Coming to the other side. Left knee comes into chest. Send the left leg back into warrior 3. Hold. Right hip pulls up. Breathing in. And exhale, send the left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, bend the knees to come into your lunge. Then bringing the knee into the chest, stepping it back, or You can take it through a twist. 30 counts, let's go. We're almost there. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the knees to the floor, the foot, to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Good, we're almost there now, guys. We're just doing a few more pulses, a few more holds, and then we're coming into some stretches. So we're taking the right foot back, coming into a lunge. We're going to pulse for 20, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, squeeze those glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee comes into chest, and take the right foot to the floor. Well done. Last thing here, guys, stepping the left foot back, bending into the left knee, holding in your lunge, and then pulsing for 20. Squeeze those glutes. Look down towards the right knee. Is it pointing out to your right little toe? The lower abdominals engaged. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burst the left knee into your chest. And then slowly lower the left foot to the floor. Well done. Inhale, the arms reach up. Take a mini back bend. Exhale, fold yourself forwards. Breathe. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, stepping the right foot to the back of the mat. Hold it there. And lower the right knee to the floor. Right hand to the ground. So you've got the option of just holding here if that's enough of a stretch for you. Or you can bend up the right knee. Take hold of the foot and draw it into your bum cheek. If that is too far but you don't feel a stretch here, come to the wall and do the stretch this way. Thinking about pressing the hips forwards and pulling the knee to the floor. Wherever you are, breathe into that right quad. Imagining the muscle actually expanding and deflating with your breath. It's a really nice way to feel like it's releasing any tension, feeling the muscle lengthen. This is prime time to feel more length through the muscle tissue. But remember, don't overstretch. Always be slightly active unless you're coming into a very passive stretch. Take another breath in, and exhale, release that right leg down to the floor. Turn your toes to face the right hand side of your mat, turning both sets of toes in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. If you've got some energy, take it up into a headstand. Otherwise, just enjoy this lovely stretch. Maybe taking hold of the ankles and drawing yourself a little bit closer towards the legs. And then taking the hands to the floor, bend into your left knee and lower the pelvis towards the ground. Then lengthen the left leg, bend into the right leg. Feel the left hip lower. And then again, bending into the left leg. This time, we're walking the hands round to frame that left foot. From here, bring your left knee in towards your chest and fly that left leg up towards the ceiling for a three-legged dog. Now bend into your left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Go into your wild thing if you want to today. Take an inhale to lengthen the right leg. And if you've got some energy, take it through a three-legged vinyasa flow. Inhale to lift yourself up, and exhale to send the pelvis up and back. Stepping the right foot up to the top of the mat, lower your left knee to the ground. Just taking that all onto the other side. So bending up your left knee, taking hold of your left foot, drawing it in towards the bum. Remembering you can just stay here if that's enough of a stretch for you, or you can come up to the wall and take that stretch that we did before. And again, imagining the muscle tissue breathing with you. Another long breath in. And an exhale to release that left leg down to the floor. Lengthen up the leg, turn all of your toes to face the left-hand side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. This time take the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the arms beyond the head. Press into your palms really strongly to get a deeper stretch into the shoulder joint. Take a breath in and exhale, release. Now take your right arm across towards your left leg and fold that arm in towards the body using your left arm. Keep the weight drawing forwards into the balls of your feet. And then take that the other side. So left arm wraps across to your right leg. Right arm comes underneath the left arm and you're pulling that left arm towards the body to stretch out the shoulder. Releasing that now. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend into your right knee. Left hip lowers towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend into your left. Right hip lowers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend into your right again and walk your hands over to frame your right foot. Press down through your hands. Peel your right foot away from the ground. Squeeze it in towards the nose. And then send your right leg all the way up and back into your three-legged dog. Now bend the right knee. Stack the right hip on top of the left. And if you want to, take it down into your wild thing. Then as you inhale, lengthen the right leg. And exhale, if you've got some strength left, final vinyasa flow, lowering yourself down. Maybe it's all the way to the floor this time. Maybe it's baby cobra or full cobra, giving yourself a really nice belly stretch. And exhale, take it back into your down dog. Nice and slow. And then any more ripples. If you want anything through your spine, feel free to take it. And then we'll slowly come down to Savasana. Lower yourself down. Nice and slow. Extend the legs or have the feet as wide as the mat, knees bent and knees dropping in if you want to have a little bit more of a release for the lower back. And then when you're ready, taking a deep breath in and a long breath out, and allowing that to be your signal to your body and to your mind that you've come to rest, and now is time for relaxation. Now begin to feel every single muscle in your body, feeling the tingling of the thighs, around the hips. Maybe you can feel a tingling around the shoulders as well. Feel a release through your belly. Let go of any holding on. Let go of the pelvic floor, the perineum, and let go of your lower back. Feel it spread across the mat. Really enjoy the sensations that you can feel in your body now, the tingling, the warmth, and the blood pumping through your veins. Giving yourself this time to just rest. Feeling the floor take hold of you and support you and ease you into stillness. Relax the muscles around your jaw and your cheeks and your eyes. Relax the muscles around your neck and your throat and your tongue. Follow the breath in and follow the breath out. How do you feel it in your body? Can you feel the breath in your tummy or in your chest? Or maybe you can feel the warmth of the breath as it comes out of the nostrils. Feel connected. Let air slowly through your nose and even slower out your mouth. And start to rock the head from side to side, easing some rotation into the neck. And then stretch your fingertips towards the bottom of your mat. Then stretch your toes towards the bottom of the mat as well. Then reach your arms all the way around, if you've got the space, towards the back of your head or beyond the back of your head, and reach all the way towards the back of your mat and beyond. Stretch, 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 and then curl yourself into a ball and hug your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a little bit of love, feeling the warmth of your thighs against the tummy. And then bring yourself up into a seated position with the eyes closed, and then just rest the hands on the knees. Take your hands onto your heart space, the left-hand side of your chest. Just rest them there. And really deeply feel gratitude for yourself, for your mind, for your body, and feel deeply connected, both body and mind, to the self. You're amazing. And if there's any resistance to my words, just notice that. And tell yourself that you're amazing sometimes. Let's bring the hands now to heart center and take the thumbs up to the third eye. Let the chin bow down to the chest. Thank you guys. Well done, well done. That was a tough one. I'm sweaty. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful evening, and I'll see you here again soon. Take care, guys.